Hello friends, this is the part 2 of unit 1. In this video, we will study about main characteristic of distributed system, design goal and challenges of distributed system, difference between distributed system and distributed operating system, and centralized systems and distributed system. What are the main characteristics of distributed system? Resource sharing. Distributed systems can use any hardware, software or data anywhere in the system. Openness. Distributed systems can be extended and improved by adding new components or services in the system. Concurrency. It can handle multiple tasks simultaneously by using parallel processing power of multiple computers. Scalability. It can increase or decrease the size and capacity by adding or removing the computers without affecting the performance of the system. Fault tolerance. The systems can continue to operate properly without degrading the performance of the system if any hardware or software fail while in the operation. Transparency. It can hide the complexity of the system from user and the application programmers. Heterogeneity. It can consist of different types of computers, networks, operating system, programming language and application, and they can adapt to the changing environment and the requirement. Distributed systems have many goals and challenges which are described below. The main challenges and goals are same as the characteristic as the distributed system provide the characteristics it have to maintain that characteristics by applying the design goals which are described below. Heterogeneity. Hardware device, operating system, programming language in distributed systems must communicate with each other, and for that standard needs to be agreed and adopt. For this, middleware provides the heterogeneity. Openness. Distributed systems should be extensible. It determines whether the system can be extended and re-implemented. Reliability. It should be more reliable than a single system. Redundancy and fault tolerance makes system more reliable. Scalability. Scalable when number of resource and number of user increases. Security. The resource should be accessible to authorized user only, and it should be used in the way they are intended. Failure handling. Failure of any component or partial failure should not result in the failure of whole system. Concurrency. The presence of multiple users in the distributed systems is a source of concurrent requests to its resource. It can achieve by using standard technique, that is semaphores, which are used in the most of the operating system. Transparency. Separation of component in distributed systems should be hidden from the user and the application programmer. Difference between distributed system and distributed operating systems. The purpose of distributed systems is for achieving a common goal, and the purpose of distributed operating system is for providing common set of service and resources. In distributed systems, each node runs its own software. In distributed operating system, each node runs the same operating system software. Resource sharing. Sharing of resources such as memory, storage, and processing power in distributed systems. In distributed operating systems, sharing of resources such as file system, process management, and inter-process communication. Abstraction. In distributed systems, no operating system layer is used. In distributed operating system, there provides a layer of abstraction over the underlying hardware and network infrastructure. Coordinator. Nodes coordinate with each other to achieve a common goal, and in distributed operating system, nodes work together to provide a common set of services. Example of distributed systems are internet, cloud computing, peer-to-peer networks. Example of distributed operating system is Amova, Locus, and so on. Difference between centralized systems and distributed system. Centralized systems has a single point of control, and distributed systems has a multiple point of control. In centralized systems, all resources managed by a single operating system. In distributed systems, each node manages its own resources. Centralized systems is difficult to scale up. Distributed system is easily scalable by adding more nodes. Communication occur between central server and clients in centralized system. In distributed systems, communication occur between nodes, and nodes may communicate directly with each other. In centralized systems, there is no fault tolerance. It cannot continue to operate due to the single point of failure. In distributed systems, there is fault tolerance. It can continue to operate even if one or more node fails. Example of centralized systems are mainframe computers, supercomputer, database systems, and so on. Example of distributed systems are internet, cloud computing, peer-to-peer networks, and so on. Thank you for watching. If you are new, then please share and subscribe the channel so that it can be reached out to many people. Thank you.